bunch of little ones. So yeah, but all right, let's. That was fun. Let's get to something big here. So let's start off with the Atari SC1224. So this is a lower resolution monitor for the Atari ST. I think this would be considered lower resolution display. So what happened is, let's see, oh boy, the state of that heat sink in there. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I may have opened it up and tried to prod it around in there before. So anyway, this thing went dark after using it for a bit. It was getting a little dim, and I'm guessing a cap blew in it. So this hopefully will be pretty visually identifiably bad. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, so all right, let's start getting this thing open. Because I really miss having my ST working. All right. So there are screws all around the edge here. That's what I will be removing. All right. Should grab the pill sorting boxes as I get going here, although these screws look enormous for that. Oh, there are more down there. Okay. I do not know what's in store for me in here, so hopefully this is not too bad. I've opened some 90s and 2000s monitor CRTs, and they are horrible. So, oh, that's good to know. So the top ones are short, the side ones are long. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be sorting these screws out by a pattern here then. Put tops up there, side, okay. You come up with some kind of solution that makes sorting by physical location easier. Do you have an Amiga computers in your collection? No, I do not. Amigas are really uncommon in the US to just stumble across, so I have not found any. So, and I've seen a number of STs, at least 3 or 4 local STs now. There's actually a 1040 on my local Craigslist right now. It comes with another one of these, and it would have the internal floppy drive. I'm kind of waiting for them to sit on it for a while, and I'm hoping that I can maybe make them an offer that makes sense for me. But yeah, for right now, I haven't. When disassembling any device, take the number of screws you think there are and add one more behind a sticker. Yeah, I don't think there are any behind a sticker. This is 1986. It wasn't really like that then. So, okay. There's something caught? No? Okay. Ah, there's a speaker. Okay. So, oh, whoa. Back of the neck board's kind of crusty. That's kind of suspicious. I think it's just flux, but ugh, gross. Wow, that's really bad. Man, yeah, okay. Let's switch here. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Ugh. All right. Now, I'm going to be looking for a very visibly failed capacitor. Oh, got a bunch of dead bugs in here. Oh, gross. Okay, oh, there's a whole bunch of caps in there. Okay. Push this aside for now. The back of the tube, is that grease? No. Okay, so the neck, I'm not going to be able to disconnect the neck board very easily because it is attached and then siliconed in. So it doesn't disconnect all that easily. But you can see down in here, there are a bunch of caps, so I'm probably going to have to take off that board and that shield and poke around in there. There are definitely some way, way down in there. Okay. Oh, this is going to take a bit, isn't it? Oh, well, hello. Right on the neck board here, actually, I'm seeing this one. Let me grab my light. I think it's right here. No? Oh, did I forget it? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, no, it's sitting right here. Okay. This thing, yeah, that bottom of that cap looks a little bulgy to me. Mouse pointer. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think the bottom of that one right there is bulging a little bit. It's real hard to tell. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let's try the magnifier. Where'd that go? Now that I know that's an option. Let's see. Oh, yeah, actually, I think you can almost see it. Yeah, I think that's coming across. So the bottom of that one's bulging. So that's not good for it to be bulging on the bottom. Probably means it leaked. Another symptom I've seen described, but I have not yet seen in person, this seems to be exhibiting CRTs, capacitors, when the bottom starts to, when the plug on the bottom starts to fail and it starts to leak, what can happen is the whole thing kind of points or pokes down. I'm trying to get a good angle here, but I don't think it's going to happen because the tube itself is in the way. Anyway, what's going on here is the sleeve, the jacket, is actually being stretched downwards. It's going over the lip right there. And that means that the whole plug on the bottom has been poked down. So I bet that cap has failed, actually. So that's actually very good to know and identify. I don't see anything extremely visibly wrong with it. Like, there's no leaking that I can see. Other than that whole area just looks awful. Again, I think that's flux more than anything. I'm not that worried about it. Get in here a little bit. So, yeah, it looks bad, but I don't think that that's corrosion. So, yeah. One wrong move away from spilling its guts? Yeah. I think if it hadn't failed gracefully, it may have failed catastrophically like my 5153 did in the video on the dual monitors. So yeah, very clearly that one's going. Just trying to poke around, see if anything else looks kind of obvious before I start tearing into this. Now this has not been plugged in since I made the video on the what you call it, the ST. Oh man. So it should be safe. I bet this is a bleeder resistor, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's discharged, but I can try and discharge it while I'm here. Looks like I do need to be cautious. It is converted with, calibrated with convergence strips, so I need to make sure those don't get knocked off or the picture will change. Oh, it's weird. It has a degauss in here. Does it degauss every time it starts up? I don't remember having seen it do that. It's strange. Yeah, that only looks like there's some stuff to investigate, though. So, how am I going to get that tube off? Or the neck board off? Yeah, being siliconed on there is kind of a problem. I wonder, let me real quick do I'm going to disable the laptop here because that's being captured at the moment. And then we'll just update that. And then let me look up if there are any... This keyboard drives me nuts. It goes into standby so quickly. See if there are any recommended solutions for taking one of these apart. Because I have not dealt with a silicone neck board before, so that's a little weird. Maybe if you just ask neck board completely, it'll come off. I think I could pull it off, but I don't know how good of an idea that is. So I would like to know a little more first. So yeah, let me just look this up really quick. Oh, CRT tube silicone. I don't know if that'll actually bring up anything here. Let's see. That was not a serious suggestion. Looking at real answer. Yeah, I figure, but there's some stuff like that where that does just make the most sense. So, So this is a slightly complicated search because it's a thing to put a grease around the anode cap, and that sometimes it's a silicone grease, so that's clogging the searches here. A silicone blob, yeah, so right here, this is a silicone adhesive that's holding the board to the tube, so I can't pull it off. I'm guessing they did that so in shipping it wouldn't come loose, but now it's going to make it difficult to repair. So, what about just cutting it? I probably can. I just haven't seen this before, and I just want to make sure that I'm right and there's nothing going on. Because I don't know. CRTs can be slightly weird. I just want to make sure that there is nothing problematic with that. Maybe I'll start out by looking... Well, I mean, I want to say I should look specifically for stuff that pertains to this monitor, except the problem is there are 3 models of monitor that are all the same thing. So this particular one here, I believe, is a Gold Star. Yes, so manufacturer Gold Star Co. Limited. So this is an LG monitor. They also came as Samsung, and I think there's one other manufacturer who made some as well. So, would it come off with where the screw is above the silicone? Looks like it rotates. It moves. Oh, that? No. So this all holds on. These are more. Those are for calibrating the electron guns. So you definitely don't want to touch those. And this holds those in place. So yeah, nothing up there gets touched during the disassembly process here. So would it come off where the screw? Yeah, the usual way is to cut it. All right. Yeah, usually tube sockets are pretty stiff. I don't see cutting this would cause any problems holding the neck board on. Probably. I know. I just haven't seen that before, and it kind of weirds me out. But all right, I will cut it. Okay, let's see. Blade feels... Yeah, that one's good. Okay. So, here it goes. Yep, CRT repair slightly. I'm thinking this capacitor has actually failed on it. And I want to get this board off so I can investigate more, but it's siliconed on, so I'm going to try cutting the silicone here. I can pull it off. I don't like this. Try and go slow. Come on. There we are. Okay. Let me disconnect this ground strap real quick. It's too small. And absolutely no problem being late. Scott, no last name. It's just fun to have anyone here. There we are. Okay. It's a little bit of a shame I had problems with how I wanted to set the stream up today, because I actually also put up a GoPro up there that I was hoping I could do a top-down view of. Actually, that reminds me, I need to do this. Make it slightly darker, but it won't be as yellow now. I ordered a CRT off eBay to be shipped. Biggest mistake I ever made. Oh, yeah, no, I've never shipped a CRT. I don't trust that they will arrive in good condition. Oh, oh, that's weird. The pins are blue. Huh. Alright. Okay, now I can see, like, I did not see that capacitor at all. There's another one here that's super bad. The jacket has shrunk down. Let me twist this down. Seller literally packed the CRT with trash. Oh man, that's horrible. Silicone looks more like some kind of weird anti-tamper thing. I doubt it would be anti-tamper. I bet it was just to keep it from coming loose and shipping. Oh, is this tied? Oh, that is tied. That's not a twist tie. That's tubing. Okay. We'll get that one while I'm at it. And unplug. This, does that unplug or is that some weird thing? I am not sure. Looks like a plug. I'm afraid of damaging those, so I'm just going to leave that. Okay. This can unplug though. Okay. Those are all soldered down. So, alright, here is the other cap that looks suspicious. You can see the jacket has retracted down from the top. You can actually see that pretty clearly. So the plug is a little far down. Doesn't look like it has started leaking. I don't think. But that one is suspicious to me. So that will be getting replaced. This one here also looks pretty suspicious. So I think recapping everything on here is probably a good move. I've got another ground strap. Is your workstation a Xeon processor? It is. I think 6th gen plus need some non-free driver to encode 6. That's shouldn't need anything like that. It's just a pure number crunching thing. Additionally, I think it's more that I'm using a GTX 970 that's a little underpowered. So I don't really know which is the actual cause. Oh man, these go way far deep into here. They go all the way under and then way into there. So unplugging those isn't going to be easy. Okay. Let's see. Normally I would never ever ship a CRT either, but it was a really good deal for SpongeBob. Okay. That's unfortunate. Is a thing over there this? That? Oh, these. Yeah, those are power resistors for some reason. I don't know why they would be next to the CRT stuff, but they are. Yeah. Let's see. Intel Media VA driver non-free. Oh, that's weird. I will have to try and remember that. Huh. Oh, just, let me look that up so it's in my history. Intel. Oh, I guess I can copy paste it. Okay. That's super weird. I'll just pin that tab so I have to look into that later. Thank you for letting me know about that. Okay. So, okay. So these all seem kind of suspicious on here. That one, jacket's retracting, jacket's retracting, jacket's retracting. That one seems like a little bit. So I'm guessing everything on there needs to be recapped, but everything I can see down in here and elsewhere looks fine on there. So, yeah, the bulging cap on the far left corner, as you see it in person facing it, is practically touching that power resistor. Oh, yeah, this. Where is it? It's got to be. You got to be talking about this one. Yeah, oh, if they were getting heated, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, there's a bunch of them way down in there. Yeah, gave you an extra reminder on the Discord. Okay. Just so you absolutely have the name referenced, even though you just Googled it. Yeah. Oh, no, the second one to our screen is top right. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking everything on here probably just needs to be replaced, capacitor-wise, just to be sure. Because this area is what also failed on my 5153, and I actually have a Sony KV2142, I believe it is, that I need to bring here and work on. I'm guessing something has gone wrong on there as well on that. So it's starting to seem like a pretty suspicious area to me for these things. So I'm thinking I may start out by just going through this and then not touch the power supply area for now. Or that, and then see if just recapping this board fixes it. Because this thing does not look super fun to take apart elsewise, since it's all kind of origamied in with screws. So we'll just start with what needs to be done. I can get a good look over here at some more stuff, actually. Yeah, every single capacitor I'm seeing on that bottom board looks much better than all of these. So, yeah. Better safe than sorry. Well, on that, I'll replace everything on here, but there's a lot of capacitors on the main logic board. So it would be a whole other undertaking to do that. And then power supply caps are, you don't always have to replace all of them. The big ones don't normally fail, but it can. Oh. Big one might be about to fail. Right after I say they don't normally fail. So you look through this hole, you'll see the big one, and if I shine a light on it, you'll see that very, very bulgy top on there. That's pretty round. So, yeah, I'm thinking maybe, okay, yeah, I'm going to have to investigate that, because that's not good. I'll just screw it. Put the camera sideways. Now you'll be able to see better. That's not right. It's really hard to light and get the camera in there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to take that out, investigate that, which is going to open up the bottom a lot more. So, okay. What will it take to detach this? Let's see. We got degauss wire there. Get that free. There are, actually, is it just 2 screws right here, and then this will slide out? It might be. before I do that, let's do the thing. I don't think it needs it, but let's just be sure that this is discharged. Okay. Definitely discharged. So I can move this. So in case no one's ever done this before, this is the anode cap for the CRT. So it's clips that go in to the tube that connect to an inner layer that has the positive voltage for the display. There we are. And that's all that is. So you need to connect those to ground while it's still connected, because you can't really easily get something into the hole there to discharge the tube. So, okay, with the neck board disconnected, that's probably everything on the tube. There is this, which is also connected. Let me make sure that's loose. Okay, let me finish taking these off now. Got one more on the other side. Okay. Let's go super wide here, because I'm not sure how the shimmying is going to go. Okay, there's a cable right here for power LED, I'm guessing. Whoop. This is, oh, the magnet control. Anything else? Nope. Okay. That is safely out of the way now. Whew, all right. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, how have you been, man? I have been good. This CRT has been better, though. Okay. Oh, that's a really good, nice view inside of there now. But yeah, I'm doing well. I hope you are, too. I'm looking forward to getting this back up and running. And clear of gross bug carcasses. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Hello. That doesn't look right. What is that? That does not look like... Is that glue? Oh. Oh, that's awful. Oh, what is that? So there's... That's definitely glue. Is that also glue? Ugh. There's a lot of gross stuff in there. CRTs still scare me. I understand that people are afraid of CRTs, but they are really made to be much more of a boogeyman than they are. Getting this camera a little tighter here. So that's part of why I'm kind of excited to work on this one today, because I can demonstrate that, like, it's really not that bad. So, okay, there we go. Camera should stay a little better here. Goodness, this thing has had a horrible life. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing great. Get the dead bug pile out here. Delightful. Okay, there's more gunk right there. I'm thinking that's probably glue, not something else, because it wouldn't make sense for it to be on top here. So I could see them having used something, an applicator, you know, put some down right there, lifted, went over this, pulled it there, more up. There's some right there actually too. Put some there and then over right there. So I'm betting all that's glue. You know what? Now that I'm looking at that, it's everywhere there's wires going directly to the board. That's totally glue. Okay. Now, whether or not it's gone corrosive over time is a different problem. So I still need to investigate it, but it is at least definitely glue. Okay. Yeah, I would try to fix mine, but I was told you can never open any TV because you could touch one thing and die, and it stuck with me. Yeah, okay, so the thing about working on CRTs is they're really overblown. First off, this one has a bleeder resistor. So this will dissipate the charge that a CRT holds, and then it really, it will definitely be safe by then. The power supply caps in here, which are basically the same thing that any device will have, will actually be more damaging or more dangerous than anything that has to do with the actual CRT bits. The CRT itself, the tube, has is basically a big capacitor, and by big I only mean physically large. It is not a high capacity capacitor. It is 0.01 UF approximately, depending on how high a voltage it gets and how physically large the tube is, but 0.01, so 10 nanofarads, all right, is about the high end for a CRT. And that's really not a lot of power that they can hold. So they're really not as bad as people make them out to be. But they can be alarming. I've been shocked by CRTs that have a charge. It's not fun, but if you've ever, you know, charged yourself up on the carpet by rubbing back and forth, I'm going to touch my ESD strap even after joking with that, then you felt pretty much the same thing. It's not that bad. So, yeah. Let's see. All you have to do is discharge a screwdriver and you're good, but I don't know. That is pretty much it. You just need to connect this to ground or the ground strap that goes around the CRT, and you will equalize the voltage potential both sides of the tube, which will cancel out the high-end charge, essentially. So, yes, that is that's pretty much what you need to know about that. Yeah, all right, let's continue on here. Now I can get to these. I can potentially get the neck board loose now that I'm thinking about it. Get in here. Each one of these looks to be keyed, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start taking some pictures. I'm gonna use my DSLR actually. Just so I know I have all of the connector locations here. If CRTs were really that bad, you wouldn't be able to touch the front face of the CRT while it was on. That's somewhat true, but you don't have a direct path of conduction through the front glass, so that's why that's not that bad. But they're really, yeah, they're not that bad all around. Be a little dark. Can't think. That's it. Yeah, all right. These cable clips are really annoying. Alright, that's all of that free. Oh, well this is like part of the flyback transformer. That's not getting disconnected. Yeah, that wire goes right under stuff. Yeah. Oh well. The only thing I don't miss about CRT is a high-pitched whine. Yeah. I have it. It doesn't bother. Or I can hear it, but yeah, it doesn't bother me. Hot chassis monitors, TVs though. Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah. When this is on the live wire, oh man, that's bad. This is the first stream I've been to do these often. I have actually, what is this, like stream number 4 or something? So I've been doing these from here because I'm trying to do a couple of things. One, I'm just using this as a way of working on things where, I mean, this would not be that much fun in a video to do this, so I'm trying out doing this as a stream. Because this is the kind of thing where it would either be a video where I just go through the process of like, oh, I took it apart, oh, this looks weird, that looks weird. Or it would be a video about the monitor where I would just say, and I had to replace these parts, and it would be like 30 seconds of footage that goes by. So I'm trying out streaming this instead, and then the whole clip's going to be put up on the second channel, so anyone who wants to watch, you know, the full investigative type of video can watch the stream recording. But then when I do a full video about something later on, I can refer back to the footage. So actually, you can see I have this camera here, and then I have the big camera, which I can go back to like this. I'm actually recording each of these streams separately, well, streams, camera sources, and then when I edit the video, I will be able to refer to the raw video streams. Although this time it'll suck because it's only 720p, but hopefully I get that solved eventually. So, yeah. Second stream, I think, that's been done. Short, maybe, test stream. So I had the first one I did. Well, I know, I'm pretty sure this is the 4th stream. But they're still relatively new. So, have you thought about becoming Twitch affiliate? I just have to stream enough. That's it. I think I'm at 3 or maybe 4 streams. So I'm just trying to kind of power through these right now. And then eventually it'll happen. So I'm trying to stream twice a week for a month. And then I will become an affiliate. So... yeah. Well, that's that. Alrighty. Back to this. Okay, so I gotta disconnect. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get this fully detached, no matter what. I'm gonna get it somewhat. So is this a connector I can actually work with here? Is this a wire that goes from one end of the board to the other? It is. Wow. Okay. Never understand... Well, I mean, I do understand why. Something changed in the design. They had to reroute it. They didn't have time to actually do it properly on the PCB. So just drop a wire in. Boom, you're good. Okay, well, this disconnect. Doesn't seem like it. So it won't disconnect from that end and won't disconnect from the other end. So I guess this board just cannot be removed. But at least that's somewhat looser now. Yeah. Let's see. Indeed, that's why I'm here, for the numbers. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you're also enjoying it, though. So, yeah, these streams are so much fun. You will never... will you ever consider streaming more days of the week? I don't know. For one, I don't do repair services for people, so I have only what is in my collection that I can actually work on here. So, I'm actually burning through stuff pretty quick here to work on this, but there are more things that I can go back and do. And then each one of these things I've shown so far is only half done, because I've only taken a list of what the capacitors are. I still have to put the new ones in, and that's probably going to take a lot longer. So I might only get one device repaired per stream once I actually start putting the capacitors in. So we'll see how that goes. But there will be more, but I don't think I'm ever going to do more per week, because YouTube is what I'm supposed to be doing here. So this is kind of just like a side thing to see how that goes. So let's see, that netboard is likely semi-detached house, almost completely detached, but still clinging to something. Oh, no. So it has wires that I cannot detach. So this one goes to the flyback transformer down here to generate the probably heater voltage, and it cannot be detached. And then this is, I'm guessing these are the video signals. and these are permanently wired in, so they're into a connector that I'm pretty sure has 4 male pins coming out, and then the male pins are just soldered down rather than going into a matching female connector. So this is hardwired, and this is hardwired, so that's as loose as it's going to get. It's fairly loose, so it's helpful, but it's not as much as I would have liked. So, soldering stream incoming soon, eventually. Yes. I'm really hoping I get a macro something or another sorted out, because that will be fun for that. But yes, eventually there will be a soldering stream. So, okay. We need to continue, because I got to get into the power supply here. Looks like I have another picture to take for the connectors right there and here. Oh, this one's slightly loose. Ugh. Okay. That is more tubing tied here rather than twist ties. So weird. Do you still order caps from Arrow? I haven't done that in a while. Actually, I haven't ordered caps, period, in a while. It's part of why I'm doing so many of these cap diagnostic streams in a row, so I will order a bunch of them all at once. So I will look at Arrow, but it's probably going to be DigiKey, just because I end up gravitating towards DigiKey with their better search system. So. Let's see, Fair, your YouTube stuff is still quite awesome. I want to become a patron, although probably not till next month. I kind of went over budget. That's totally fine. I appreciate you enjoying the videos, though. Thank you for letting me know you enjoy the videos. Let's see. There. I think that's it. I think this can be detached now, or removed. Be detached. English, man. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a little. Let's do this. Get this somewhat managed. I think these are all going to be the same. So I may or may not have foolishly put a $200 bid on eBay auction and won. Hopefully that wasn't your SpongeBob CRT. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I'm unfortunately probably going to have to drop some big money this month on audio gear, because my stuff for videos is driving me insane at the office. Something, ooh, that lifts off nice. Something here is making my video audio really bad, and I got to fix it somehow. So I'm probably going to, as much as I really don't want to, probably going to switch to running my whole camera setup there for videos off battery, so it's completely isolated, because even with my wireless lapel mic, like I shot the last video with, it still has issues. So, yeah, something's got to give, and I think just full power isolation. So, yeah. Boxed copy Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, man. Ouch. Yeah. So, fun story about that. I don't really like shopping at local game stores, because I usually have... I haven't had amazing experiences with them. One of them I have, Bookman's I really like, but there's some other ones around here that I have not had great experiences with. And one of them had a box for Banjo-Kazooie sitting in the background, and as far as I know, it had everything in it except for the game. And I walked up and I asked them, "Oh, how much is the box?" And they said, "Oh, it's not for sale. We're waiting until someone trades in a copy of Banjo-Kazooie to put in it so it can be complete." And I already had a loose cart, so I was like, well, okay. What if I already have the cart and I just want to buy the box? Could I still buy it? They're like, "No, we have to sell it complete." Okay, how much would I get if I traded you my Banjo-Kazooie and then had you put it in there and then bought it as complete? And they didn't really like that idea. And it was just annoying, because I just needed the box and there's a box there. So, yeah. Same store also had a Activision developer console for PS1 inside of a kiosk just running all the time, and that really bothered me because something like that shouldn't be used in a setting where it's in a box getting hot and running 24/7. They eventually removed that one though, thankfully. So that was bad enough where I mentioned it, and I also made an offer on that, but that was, I understand that one not being acceptable because it's a little harder to get. Yeah. See, Arrow went B2B in Europe, so no more buying single connector. Yeah. But then you know our outrageous markup. Yeah. Well, this was actually a fair number of years ago before video game stuff absolutely went nuclear. So I wouldn't have been surprised to get probably the whole thing. Well, probably end up paying, I wouldn't say 70 for the box at that time, loose. And that would have been about my limit. It's just, it seemed like it was a good opportunity for me since I wouldn't need to duplicate the cartridge since I already have it, but now, so I just don't have a box. Yeah. See, I already have child copies, so now I have 2 carts. Exactly. That's the issue. I didn't want to be in that position. I haven't looked. I don't know what the Japanese box art for Banjo-Kazooie is like, but most of the first-party Nintendo stuff, the Japanese N64 boxes, are so much cooler and way cheaper. So I actually imported a Japanese Nintendo 64 just so I can get some of those and play that instead. Specifically because I wanted the version of Super Mario 64 that everyone else hates. I bought the Shindu edition, and I have a complete box copy of that, and complete boxed Nintendo 64 from Japan, actually, because the boxes on that are incredible. Don't know if I can easily find a picture of what my box is. Now I'm curious if I can here, because it's amazing. I gotta wait for the keyboard to wake up, though. But I got the power supply open, so, oh man, look at the light reflecting off the top of that big power cap. Oh, man. That is super bulged out. Oh, wow. That's terrifying. Okay, so that one's going to go. Whoa. Yeah. Jacket looks a little tight on that one as well, so you know what? Maybe we'll just recap the whole power supply. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, we got this. Let me photos. See if I can find my picture of all my Japanese Nintendo 64 boxes. Nintendo 64. I don't know if it'll bring it up. It'd be nice. Sort of. That'll work. Let's see. Oh, man, it's such a good-looking box. Open image in new tab. Well, that's going to be the low-resolution one. Hold on. Come on, show me the good picture. Let's see. That chunker. It'd be bulbous as heck. Yeah, it's real bad. Literally the price of a loose card of Mario 64 in America gets you a box in Japan. Yeah. I should just move to Japan. I'm happy here. I don't want to do that. But, yeah, I almost wouldn't blame anyone for doing that. All right, here we go. You got to check this out. Bring back the laptop view. Yeah, I'm real happy I was able to get this. Completely off track, but yeah, that's my Nintendo 64 setup. That box, that thing is just, I love the Nintendo 64 box in Japan. It's incredible. So yeah, I have pretty much everything for that, actually. I really like it. Anyway, let's get back to what we're supposed to be looking at here. Let's see. Is it time to start playing Count and Categorize the Caps yet? Very, very close. Because I'm going to be doing this for sure, and then I'm going to be doing the neck board. So now I'm just going to look over the main board here and see if there's anything on there that needs to be done. And then I will start the fun process of cataloging capacitors. So, yeah, all right. Let's take a peek here. Everything on this looks pretty good. So I'm guessing it's probably a heat-based issue. Because this, I mean, the tube itself has a heater built in, and then just whatever the power resistors are doing here. So I'm guessing this board gets pretty hot. And then power supply obviously gets hot. So I'm going to go ahead and assume, especially these would be right above the transformer, so heat would have been oozing off of those. And then this probably just worn. Oh man, that's terrifying. So yeah, that makes sense for those two boards. So what's with the red gunk on the cap dead center on the main board? I don't know. I'm going to guess it's a marker of some kind. Maybe that's their test, like this board passed. It's obviously not blood because it wouldn't be red. It would be brown by now. So I don't know. But they got a lot of glue holding down, say, big capacitors. Like you can see, there's a glue spot down there, and then another one right there. I don't think that's leaking. Although, not all the capacitors have that. I would think that this one would be glued down too, but it's not. Also, how's that? Bulge-wise? That one's fine. I don't think that one's a problem. Oh, Alright. Yeah, a bunch of little caps all look fine. Wish I knew where the opposite was. It'd be nice to go hit all these while they're accessible. But on the other hand, then, without it being on, I won't know what position they were in, and I could make things worse, so maybe not. Not seeing any caps on here that look bad, though. I think this is good. So, alright, I will catalog the neck board and the power supply, and then we'll call it. So, yeah. If it were blood, it would make for a good horror movie. I haven't seen blood inside anything yet. Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm a little surprised I haven't. That 386 got me pretty good the last stream. That's from it, and actually the one that bled wasn't that bad. That was just a rub on the side of the case. It was really annoying. All right, let's document this, and then we'll document the power supply. Let me start working on the page here. See, yeah, the hand scrapes are nostalgic for me. Get them all the time working on machines. Yeah, I would rather not get them though. As period correct as it may be. Alrighty. So on this, anyone who may be new, I'll just quickly run through this again. My next video now is actually going to be a formal announcement on this, and I decided to hold off on publishing these streams until I have this finished. So you guys are getting something exclusive until I get the video done, because I don't want to put this up on the second channel and then have a deluge of traffic before it's actually launched. But I will be launching a wiki website for cataloging capacitors and repair information about devices, and that's what this page over here is. I'm going to be cataloging the board here as I work on it into the web page right now live. So that's what this is, if you see this and wonder. So this will be, actually it won't be a space, Atari SC1224, and there we go, create page, and this will be the process I will actually need to go through and record adding something here later. But yeah, so especially the flat metal pry tool, so many scars. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start out by adding this to some categories. So this is a CRT. Come on, there is a CRT. CRT. There we go. Boom. This is a computer monitor. This is 1980s. I forgot to do this last time, and it kind of makes a difference here. Because this device alerts thing. So if I save the page, and then save it, then edit, now I will get the pop-ups and additional things. So CRT guides is now here at the bottom, and it links into CRT repairs. So yeah. Really, a G80 has a problem? Is that similar to one of these? This is a G84. I'm not aware of stuff like that going bad in those. Yeah. Yeah, so actually I need to... I'm going to put this in one more category. I'm going to need work needed replacement parts. Boom. And then that'll pop up, Save, edit. I don't know why it takes a full edit cycle, because now that'll pop up. Yeah. So that'll pop up and let people know. Yeah. Google the model, you get it. Get why it needs a recap. I can't really do that because I'm screen capturing right now, and I don't have a web page on the other computer that's actually doing the streaming. It has an entire 186 base computer in it. Oh, that's weird. That's kind of cool. That is super strange. All right. Let's see. Device or problem cause. So problem black screen, and it was black. I could hear the raster. It's just the screen was going bad. So power supply is probably working. I bet it's just this that failed, but I'm still gonna do that for sure. So let's see. Description of cause. Suspected. I think this would be called the gain board, or maybe I'm not 100% sure. It's nice. It's got some real good numbers on there, though. But I'm going to call it neck board for now. Suspected cap failures on neck board. Solutions recap. Half of the solutions on the wiki are just going to be recap. All right. Let's see. Remember when I used to use flathead instead before? Let's see. What I've heard from YouTube, neckboard is generally accepted. Okay, that's good to know. Disassembly notes. I don't think there was anything that was particularly difficult about this. It's pretty straightforward for a CRT. Oh, wait, the tube was glued. CRT neck is glued with silicone to the socket. Cutting it and pulling it out will let you remove it. What happened there? Okay. So we're going to be documenting two boards here, so I will go ahead and just copy paste this right now. Why is there... Oh, well, that was supposed to be something. Ruh-roh. Original parts. Original parts. Okay. Need to copy paste this. What? Right here would probably be easier. Boom. Okay. Pick this. Control 3. Boom. Alrighty. Actually, I have to take apart laptop. Never worked again. Ouch. So, okay, we got CRT neck board. And then there are a bunch of model numbers and things on here. So this is probably the one we want most of. P/N 111-705A. Okay. I might as well put Gold Star down here too. Gold Star. Okay. Let's go 94V-0. 94V-0. It's probably the input voltage, maybe? I don't know. Looks like, well, there's the GE SC1224. Ooh, 21. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. SCP-2112. Okay, that's probably everything there. Now let's... Oh, no, I didn't get the table right. That's right, I gotta select from there. Do it like that. No. Oh, man, what happened? Boom, there we go. Copy the caption. Properties. Caption. Apply. Boom. Okay, now I can just delete this table. Delete. Okay. I probably have a failure moment or two lying around here. Yeah. I think you spelled star with 2 R's. Oh, you're right, I did. That is... Okay, 720p is not hurting that bad then, at least. I can also... You know what? Let's do this. Make this slightly bigger so it's a little more legible for you guys. There we are. Wish... Oh, man. I hate middle click for, pasting. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna zoom that in a little more and then scroll it over because you guys don't need to see the thing over there. There we go. My eyes thank you for the larger font. Yeah, I figure it's pretty bad right now. This the other problem is that the laptop is outputting 4K because the capture card says it needs to be a 4K 30 frames per second signal. So it's a whole complicated, weird setup I've got here. It's really a nightmare. I can't wait to optimize this some later, but for now this works. So whatever. Yeah. Parts for Atari things usually have part numbers starting with CO. Oh, that's weird. Well, this is a gold star monitor, so that doesn't necessarily mean that it will. Yeah, this is C514 for the first cap that's visible on there. So, yeah, this isn't an Atari manufactured part, so I don't know if it'll adhere to those standards. Okay. Speaking of that one, I think it's time to start here. So let's begin this fun process. It is just one UF. Oh, that's... I will have to double check that, but I think that's a United Chemicon part. There, I'm going to take a picture of that while I'm at it, actually. And then I guess I'll show you the picture because it's going to be real hard to see. Oh, man. How blurry is that going to be? That worked out pretty well. I don't know if the camera will show that. I'm pretty sure that's United Chemicom's logo on there. So that wasn't a terrible capacitor brand to go with. A little surprising to have failed. They're 85C, I think M series, so I'm not sure what the SM is next to the Chemicom. Throat's really bugging me today. Let's see. We're an hour and 14 minutes in. I don't think we're getting all 3 things today. Because this is going to take a little while here. Alright. Let's get started. So 1UF, 160 volt. Let me get my prodding tool. Is also 1UF. As is that one. Okay. We got 3 that are the same. Got C514. This is really hard to see because the capacitor's on. I'm not sure that the leg for the capacitor isn't going through the reference designator. I think it is. I think it's C512. This is so sloppy. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in there. Probably, no, not really. The leg is absolutely going right through the ref des. So bad. Alright, that's probably C512. C512, which makes me think that's C513. And it is. So, probably got them all there. And quantity 3, capacitance 1 UF, voltage 160 volt. Mount is through hole, radial, diameter. Let's turn this on first. Okay. 6mm most likely. I don't think 6.4 is a standard size. 6mm. Temp was 85C. Type as electrolytic. The aluminum electrolytic, you know, all full fancy that. Aluminum electrolytic, okay. Brand, United Chemi on, and it went off the side of the screen. It's for series. Let me just make it slightly wider. Can't tell if series is SM or M. Let's see. And it's through the board. It's not falling out. It's nothing's going on display. Just monitor, power up. Yeah, ship it. Yeah, really. Yeah, with the ref does. I don't know, it just seems like something that it could have very easily not. I'm just surprised that it happened. They would have had to move the footprint mounting pads or the reference designator after one or the other. It doesn't make sense. So, alright. M/SM question mark. I don't know. Probably M. Okay. Tab. Let's continue on. So this is 16 volt 10 UF, and this is 16 volt 10 UF. Okay, so those are the same. And both of them have a slightly stretching jacket. Got 504 and 507. 501 here is different. It is, it's a very different brand. So it's 16 volts there. How many UF? Okay, 10 UF. That one's way different. Alright. Skip the 2. C504. C504. And C507. I would really like to find C506, though, just to be sure. 506. Where's that at? Let's see. Capacitor or ceramics are given the 5 designation, so it could be one of those. 503, 509. That's an inductor. 506 is a little tiny ceramic, so that's fine. Okay. So that is another Chemicom, but 10 UF 16 volt. 10. Oh. 2 10 UF 16 volt, and that's the same as that. Size. Right, 5mm. Temp, did not notice that. It's probably 85. Yep. And it's the same M/SM, so I can actually just yoink. Okay. Next, we got this one. Actually, let's go with that one because that's a different brand. And everything else is the same. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then that and that. Okay. This is another United, and it's definitely the only one. So C511. C511, quantity 1. It is 10 UF, 160 volt. 10 UF, 160 volt. Through hole radial, gigantic. Dimensions probably 12. Nope, just 10. 10mm. I bet it's 85 SM. Yada yada. Where is it? Real hard to tell. It's up against the connector. Okay, yeah. All that again. Okay. Now the weird one, which is a Samhua capacitor, I guess. It's not United. So C501. C501. 10 UF, I believe I saw. I'll double check that. 10 UF, yeah, I think it's 16 volts. It is. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one. Okay. 16 volts. That it's 5 millimeter is diameter size, half an imperial chunk. Yeah. 85, I think I saw. Yep, 85 SA series. Intriguing. M/SA, I'm not really sure. So 85C is that, but it's not that. M/SA, question mark. Okay, this is SAMHWA. Okay, that's it for that board. Double check. No more hiding. Nope, that all looks good. Okay, there's that one. Power supply board doesn't really have that many caps. You know what, now I'm thinking about it, I should probably take this out. Curious to see if there's any visible corrosion on the bottom. Why are they different screws? Oh, it's so weird. It's long ones up front and short ones in the back. Whoa. Okay. So nothing down there looks that bad. That's probably all good. This is a little weird, but it can stay there, I guess. Ah, board marking. I needed to remove it. Oh, it's also visible there. Okay. Ah, I wonder if that's a full part or like a product code. Weird. Well, it's nice it's labeled on the bottom as well. With schematic symbols. That's weird. Is this site live yet, or is this some kind of private offline version? It's technically live, but I'm not giving out the domain name just yet. So I'm not ready to have... is that corroded screw? No, I think it's just some flux goo built up around it. I'll admit, you could figure out the domain name. It's pretty simple. But it's going to be going live very soon. Hopefully within like the next week or so. I was thinking about after this stream today actually recording the video for it. But if it's not today, then it'll be tomorrow. And then it'll just be after the current video's had enough breathing room. So it's going to be very soon. So. Yeah, that thing. Ooh, Is there even a brand on that? I'm not seeing one. Oh, that's it. It's a weird triangle thing. I don't think that's Mitsubishi, but I don't know what that is. That's going to warrant a photograph. Your home folder is running out of space. It's probably fine. See. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Offhand, yeah. All right, I was close captioning. Yeah. Okay, let me start this board area. So this is power supply. Power supply. Probably is what I said every notification I get. Yeah, I mean, it said there's only 0 megabytes free. I can't see how that'd be an issue. If the stream crashes, it's probably because of that. I think I could potentially maybe delete something from the home folder here. See, videos. There's probably some screen captures here. Let's delete some older ones here. That'll get me a whole 22 megabytes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That'll be enough for whatever temp files it's got to write. Okay. Your computer's full, your computer has a virus, your computer self-destruct. Yeah, don't have to worry about the patches reboots when it's Linux. So, alright, let's get some stuff documented here. So it is PN, yeah, for the part number. Well, it doesn't actually say it here. This line for, what is it, the heatsink goes straight over the other one in the 1111, so you can't actually see the other one there, but you can see it right here. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, this computer, I need to completely reinstall everything on it. It's in a bad shape as far as the operating system. Oh, it's Gold Star. Gold Star, and then let's italicize that. PN 11. I said italicize that. Dash 694A. And then it's actually all the same stuff as the other one. 094V0 this time. 94V-0. I think the other one was -1. No, it's -0 as well. Well, alright. I'll just copy and paste the rest. I'm feeling lazy. Alrighty. Let's get back to this. Start with the Super Chonkosaurus gonna blow up capacitor here. Unknown brand. And yeah. Alright. Oh, that's cool. They gunked over the ref does. Thanks, Ford assembler person. I think it's C904. It's kind of weird. It's got to be C904. Okay. You say the gonna blow up capacitor, then bring it up to the camera. I want to put on my safety glasses. Yeah, I'm feeling a little nervous being around it. Like I could like poke it and burst it there. I don't know. It's a little. Ugh. C90. Is that 4? I said. Yeah. Okay. Quantity 1. Capacitance 330. Yeah, 330 UF. 330 UF. Voltage 250 volts. 250. Mount, it is that. Diameter lots. $30mm. Temp, probably not as high as I would like. Oh, it's 105. That's not bad. 105. C type, it's that. Brand, some triangle. I don't know. Series, it's got the M. Now I'm wondering if the M is actually the series or not. I've also got TSNH. I'm going to put M/TSNH. M/TSNH. Question mark. Okay. Oh, I did type 300. Whoops. Good catch. Don't need a capacitor that's that big. No, it's not 300mm. You got me corrected there. Thank you. Okay, so that's that one. I don't think there are any two capacitors that are the same. Maybe those two. Got a 47 and nope. So no two capacitors are the same on here. All right. Well, unless those are. Got 50, 100, and 5100. Okay, those two are the same. So let's do. I guess these could be too. Oh, those are. All right. Let's do those, then that, then the smaller ones. Okay, these are C. Hold on. What is going on here? C942, and this has been gunked over. C943. Okay. C942, comma, C943, quantity 2. It is 1000 UF. 1000 UF. Is that 25 volts? 25 volt. Radial through hole. I'm going to go with 15 millimeter. 16. Darn. It's all weird size, but I'll go with it. 16 millimeter temp. I don't know. These are Sam Young brand capacitors. Man, they went to anyone. 85. See, aluminum electrolytic. Sam Young. Like, literally young. Like, how old is Sam? I don't know. He is young. But they have, okay, hold on here. It's Sam Young, but it's got like a rip-off of the United Chemicom logo. What? 15 millimeter, 1 millimeter bulge? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yeah, Sam Young. I'm pretty sure that is. All right, I'm going to look it up. United Chemicom logo. Yeah. What? Okay, that's weird. Let's look up Sam Young. Oh, this one's got some like cool Twister logo. Why's the other one got to rip off the United Chemicom one? Now I don't know that the other ones are that. They're probably not. That's so frustrating. Yeah, just copy everyone. United Chemicom. Or is it com? I don't remember. I don't know. It's N. That is really annoying. It's also Nippon, but I think United is the current one. I'm just trying to see if they split or they merged at some point. I don't know, because this is weird. But all right, I'm going to mark that one as Sam Young and then question mark the others. LG 27MP33HQ-B monitor died this week. Took it apart, threw out everything except for the board. I'm going to take some documented caps for the wiki. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that. It's a shame it died. I actually have a Scepter monitor that I need to do that with. Document, and I'm going to try and repair. It's a 4K 27-inch one. I got it at Goodwill for dirt cheap. It has bad backlight, in addition to the power supply that just died. What am I looking at? Oh, series. Okay. SM. Okay, M/SM. M/. And I'm guessing M is like a generic series, and then the SM is like a sub-series. I don't know. HDMI port broke. Oh. And I felt it more work than worth to replace it. Alright. I am extraordinarily particular about buying monitors to the point where every time I say I'm going to buy a monitor, I just don't. Because I'm so persnickety about it. So if I was one I liked, I probably would have repaired the HDMI port. But I also understand that if you just want something that's slightly better, I'm just, yeah. My new one literally just arrived at the door through Amazon. Yeah, see. I envy your ability to just decide on a monitor. Most of mine are garbage from like 2005 because I can't decide on a good one. So those are done. Let's get these two. Okay. 50 volt, 100 UF, and another rip-off Samyang, I guess. But they're 906 and I don't know because there's see 931 and 906. Okay, see, I didn't move the no 906, comma see 931. There's two of them. Okay, 100 UF 50 volt, 100 UF 50 volt. Let's see, Tile Nippon Chemicon has two wholly owned subsidiaries, United and Europe Chemicom. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm on the cusp of doing a cleanup removal of the miscellaneous old monitors kicking around the house. How did I just let my users folder? That's fancy. I will never buy an ultra wide. Personally, I want 16:9. I prefer 16:10, but content is just made as 16:9, so I'll go with that instead. Yeah, I envy your ability to adjust. Diameter 10. Temp. Spray 85, another M and SM. So that's all identical. I'm going to Samyang as a question mark, though, because I don't actually know. Okay. Well, I gotta admit, I did actually buy one monitor recently. It was a Asus TUF. I don't remember the exact model name, but it's a 4K IPS, I believe. Just 60 hertz panel, 27-inch, because I needed something that I can use with my laptop that works well for how I'm setting it up and using it at home. And I'm actually quite happy with that. It does HDR, but like every experience I've ever had with HDR, it's been horrible. And I'm actually better off disabling HDR on every device that does it and manually calibrating the colors to what are actually correct. So that's annoying, but that's pretty much every HDR experience I've ever had, so it's not surprising to me. But yeah, I kind of like that one. I would consider getting 3 of those for my main desktop, which is part of why I haven't bought monitors, because I have to buy 3 at once. But I really want high refresh rate monitors for my desktop. But I also want them to be 4K, because 4K is a smarter resolution to get than 2K or 1440p, because it scales 720p and 1080p footage in a nearest neighbor pixel to the full-size screen. So I'm really picky. Yeah. Oh, I love 21:9. Wanted 32:9, but there's... Oh, man. Yeah, well, again, I envy your ability to adjust. So, I mean, professional work works requires professional solutions. HDR is consumer. HDR has standards that they're supposed to comply to. The problem is nothing complies to the HDR standards, and it's just terrible. So that's the problem. Never bought monitor, just got stuff secondhand. Yes, that's how I've normally done it, and that's why all my monitors are terrible. these monitors that I have up here, they're not good monitors. They're about the same as what I have used to edit all my videos. So I've actually been color grading my last couple of videos through the Asus monitor, and it's been a big change. So, yeah. Oh, that was Sokolov. Yeah. Yeah, nice 27-inch 1440p IPS DVI. DVI is going to be a little rare. HDMI is just the same as DVI, so you could use that instead. Yeah. All right, I should get back to this. What am I documenting here? Those are done. Okay, so I should get this weird purple one, which is another Samhawa. All right. It is a 47 UO. What's the ref des? Keyboard didn't shut off, did it? No. Okay, ref des is C941. C941. Quantity 1. It's 47 UF. 47 UF. My TV has HDR and it got me used to it. Horizon Zero Dawn HDR PS5. Oh, so good. I actually managed to get a PS5. So my main experience with HDR is PS5 as well. It was one of those days where I had someone tell me, like, hey, Target has PS5s. You could probably try and get one. And I'm like, I do kind of want one because Gran Turismo 7's coming out. So I tried and I got it. So I've been playing Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which is amazing. And that in HDR versus not HDR, but manually color calibrated blows it away. So yeah, that's my experience with HDR. So yeah, GT5. I know you mean 7. GT5 is really good though. Way better than GT6. That also had color issues. Those were separate. Yeah, I was really happy to get a PS5 for just MSRP because I have no way paying a scalper. Let's see, 160 volt UF. Yeah, I didn't know when it would ever happen if I would get one, but I wasn't going to let the opportunity slip by when it presented itself. 16 millimeter. Probably 85. Yep. Oh, HR series. Aha! Finally, something different. 85. See? And it's HR Samhwa brand. Double check that spelling. Samhwa. Yep. Yeah, real excited for GT7. I have that pre-ordered. Super looking forward to it. I'm actually trying to play. So Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was my first Ratchet & Clank game. I really enjoyed it, so I got the PS4 game, and I played through that. I just finished that last night, actually. It's pretty good. It's not as good as Rift Apart, but now I'm going to try and get all of the original games and, well, go through the entire series. Because it turns out I like Ratchet & Clank. I had a feeling I would, so I'd grabbed a couple when I'd seen them. So I have the first game on PS2. I'm going to start that soon. But I'm going to have to dig out a PS3 for that. But, yeah, it's kind of a shame that the PS5 can't emulate PS1 and PS2. I kind of understand PS3. It's complicated. But PS1 and PS2 should be in the bag. So, alrighty. Moving along here. I think it's just a bunch of individual ones now. I think it's these 3. That's it. That's all that's left. That one's done. Those are done. That's done. These are done. So yeah, it's just those 3. So, all right. Each one's different. 10 UF47. We got. Hold on. 10 volt. Wait, what? 10 volt 47 UF. This one's 50 volt 10 UF. And that one is 10 volt, yeah, 100 UF. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I love Ratchet & Clank. I want to get through the older ones. The only one I played as a kid, I believe, was Going Commando on the PSP. I'd never played any of them until Rift Apart. I just knew that I would probably like Rift Apart since it's an actual game that's made for fun instead of like a war simulation or something. I'm not a big fan of those kinds of games. So, and I ended up very much enjoying it. So I'm probably going to go through and replay everything. Well, not replay, play everything for the first time. So, Yeah, trying to find listings on eBay with like all of the games in there in one big lot. Isn't newer Gran Turismo games just all DLC now? I don't. Well, there hasn't been a proper new one since Gran Turismo 6 on the PS3. So there was Gran Turismo Sport on the PS4, which was, you can skip that one. That one was dumb. Yeah, no, I don't think 7's gonna be a DLC fest, but we'll see. I don't know if they've said how many cards it's going to include, but I'm pretty sure 5 and 6 had both had like over 500 cars because they just included everything from the PS2 games, and then added some like detail enhancements. Yeah, I know it has been so long since there's been a proper Gran Turismo game. I'm very excited. Okay, I need to get cooking here. See, 9, 2, 3, 1. Okay, 10 volt 47 UF. 10 volt 47 UF. Through hole radial, probably 5 millimeter. 5, 6. So 5 and 6. Okay, these are 5 millimeter. Probably all 85 as well. Yep. And yeah, okay. They assume they're the rip-off Chemicom. Yeah. Okay. So. Ooh, what did I do? No, not that. That. Okay. Do they say the SM? They do. Okay. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more rows here. And paste, and paste, paste. And this one's 6. Paste, paste, copy, paste, paste. Okay. C921, C9. Wait, is it 21 or 12? 12. Rereading. Okay. That is 50 volt 10 UF. I got that backwards. Hold on. 10 UF. 50 volt. Okay, this is 10 volt. There we go. This one, C913. C913. We are about to be done with this device. 10 volt. 100 UF. So 100 UF and 10 volt. Boom. Okay, that's this thing documented, the SC1224. I will now, I guess I'm going to put it back together because I don't really want to go through all of the capacitors on there because I think that these are probably okay. So we'll wait and recap the other 2 boards and see if that fixes it. And then, if needed, this will just go back into the system and I will cap map the big board. Blah. So, all right, let's put this back together now. I will go ahead and save this. Go ahead and remove the replacement parts section since I don't have that. And there we go. Save changes. I need to remember to take a picture of the monitor when I do it. Oh, hold on here. Edit. Take care of this. Release year. Mine is 1986. I'll have to look up when the ST actually came out. Leak risk. I didn't see anything that leaked, but it's a bunch of wet caps. I'm going to leave it as medium. Alright, no sockets, no SMD. I don't think there's any SMD. No. So it's just through hole. Aluminum. I don't, is there anything tantalum? Those. That's an inductor. Yeah, no tantalums. Oh, what are these? Those might be. I'm not sure about those green ones. So, does anyone know offhand if those are tantalum or paper? I think those are tantalum, actually. So I'm going to get rid of polymer. Definitely has ceramic. Batteries, none. Destructive entry, somewhat. Cutting silicone on neck socket. All right, save. All right. Now let's reassemble. I can hide the... Oh, wait. Let me save the page. Save. Boom. Okay. Hide the laptop. Bingo. And let's roll. So many cables to reconnect now. What are those two holes for? They're well rounded and everything. It was punched like there's meant to be wires going through there. That's strange. There weren't. They technically could. No, that connector's too big. I don't know. That's weird. Let's see. Those need to be attached. Screws. Boom. Tall ones up front, short ones in the back. That's how that went. I'm actually really enjoying this format as an excuse to take apart and work on things and then be able to do it in sections, because this is kind of the conundrum with repair videos, is because you have to take it apart, diagnose it, and then order parts before you can actually work on it. And I'm really bad about getting the parts ordered and then coming back to the video. So having this be its own self-contained thing as a stream where I can do this and just map the capacitors to the website, and then I'll order them later in bulk with a bunch of projects, and then I can do repairs. I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is going to work well for me. But I'm more looking forward to getting people to help contribute to the website. It's just, this is my own self-serving benefit to it as well. Alright. I don't know what those are threading into. The circuit board? Or... No, those are just loose on it. The big screws don't actually hold the board in place. That still lifts up off of them. That's weird. Well, whatever. I also like how they designed the shroud for that particular capacitor so it can stick out right there for some reason. I have a computer monitor that I believe is a Soyo brand. This kind of reminds me about it as talking about the way that the heat would be flowing off of some of the components around the capacitors. That monitor was somewhat infamous for the power supply failing in it. And it happened in mine. I haven't taken a look at it. It's something I could do at some point on stream here. But just kind of, meh. Monitor. It's 1920 by 1200. Yeah, 16 by 10. So it's kind of nice. But what's funny is that the power supply is really poorly designed to where there are heat generating components right underneath of the main filter caps. And it's always those that fail. So that's part of why I suspect it's parts around the heat sources like this, because the heat really does kill the caps over time. And one of the things that's recommended on that monitor is that you take it apart and I think you can flip the power supply upside down, and then the heat generates up above the capacitor, so it's not in as much danger. And I never did that, and I kind of wish I did now. But there's no way I could do that on this. It's pretty much no matter what. It's all in this box. It's going to get cooked no matter what. So, yeah. Just something that I was reminded about. This is really nice. The way that just sets in there. That is well designed. I wonder if the other more modern CRTs I've opened up and gone, oh no, that looks horrible, are actually as well designed as this. Or if this is an anomaly. Because there's a lot of them that have like cages and stuff all over, kind of like this does. And I just see them and think it's going to be an absolute nightmare to work on. I think this ground strap actually went under there, so I'll just do that one here. I have actually two monitors, giant CRTs I need to fix. I have an 18-inch gateway one that I was sent that has squealing at higher resolutions, which is a very bad cap type symptom. And then I have another one that I'm probably going to look at someday on stream just to get people to bounce ideas off of as I go, but it's a Dell Trinitron CRT, and it's the kind that has a Windows configuration utility, a serial port on the back. You plug something into and you can configure a bunch of stuff, and I think that the stuff has gone bad. So I don't know if it could be the software that's broken, because it's like a software configured CRT, which is so weird. But it could also be that it has like bad caps or something. I don't know. But every time the couple of times I've opened it, it's just so complicated inside. Like, imagine this thing, but like 2 square feet of it. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. One of these days, though, I will get to it. Alright, where'd that go? Picture time. Oh, I left the camera on. Oops. Okay. Boop-doo. Alright. Green and yellow goes next to the big connector. Green and white goes away. Green and white. And green and yellow. Would have guessed that based on how buddy-buddy this and the yellow one were, but good to just know. Alright, this definitely goes there. No, it doesn't. Alright. Okay. Oh no, it already unplugged one there before I took a picture. Great. This one goes there. Right? No? This one goes over here, at least. Okay. There's that. This gotta go. Oh man. I screwed up. It's gotta be here. And it could reach there too. Oh no. But no, I think it's it's this actually that goes to that one. Why are there so many of the exact same connector on here? This is really poorly designed. I thought this was going to have keyed stuff. This is stupid. Hello, Lemmeek. Yeah, this is a little more confusing than I thought it was going to be. And it goes there. That was pretty easy. And this goes, yeah, under here. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's speaker. That's good. Anode cap will be pretty obvious where that goes. All right. Let's go grab the tube. Oh yeah, those gotta go places. And then the color thing, that's keyed. Yeah. That goes there. Black one goes way in the back, I think. Where did that go? What's that? Oh no, this goes there. Uh-oh, where does this go? That one goes there for the LED. Oh, that's not good. Where does this go? I have slightly messed up. At least you took pictures. Yeah, I took pictures. I don't know if I took enough pictures. Oh, I'm looking for blue, peach, red. Okay. I think I had foolishly already unplugged that one. Okay, here is going off to the side. Oh, there's a connector right there. P302, I don't think they're... Oh, they are numbered. Okay. Oh, they have... Okay. So they have numbers written on them, and those actually correspond to markings on the board. Okay. So I'm good. That's definitely where that one goes. All right. What could go... Hey, I'm sure that the plugs will work anywhere they can fit. Yeah. Yeah. This is very frustrating. Let's see. This goes over here. Okay, black one. Where is this one? Just gonna be two posts sticking up out of the circuit board. Where are they at? Seriously, it shouldn't be this hard. Where does it go? All the numbers are palindromes. Yeah. Well, the good thing is that I probably won't be turning this on until after I buy the capacitors and put them in. So it doesn't actually... Oh, this goes to the neck board. Move the camera, yeah. Okay, this is where this goes. Boom. Alright. Okay. There's a speaker. That goes to the chassis. This just tucks under, slides in right there. These. Okay, what's happening? I am reassembling my Atari SC1224 after getting a cataloging of all the capacitors that are on the CRT neck board and in the power supply so that I can order them and then replace them later. But now I'm done with that, so I'm reassembling it so I can move on to the next thing. I can tell you right now we're only going to get to two things today. We're going to do the TI Silent 700 next, and then I'm going to postpone the 386 for now, because that took 2 hours, which I was not expecting. But also, hello, Unmay, since it's your first time chatting. See, the monitor's out of the box and looks great. It's not as tall as I expected, but it's totally cool. Did it take longer because you were streaming it? Yes, absolutely. I probably wouldn't have talked about stuff like Ratchet and Clank to myself. But on the other hand, if I was just making a normal video, I also would have been thinking about where the camera was and the lighting and all that stuff. Since I'm streaming, I'm actually not really worrying about that because I just fixed everything in one position, and wherever it is, that's where it can be. The only thing I can do is move the camera that's on the arm, and that's pretty simple and very limited. It's kind of nice not having it be a complicated camera that I can like refocus and stuff, because I'm not thinking about that. It's just whatever it is, it is. All right, there's that. Ground strap can get reattached, just so I don't forget. Camera's double time, interacting with the peanut gallery tablet again. Yeah, that's true. It does just take a lot longer, but it honestly makes it so much more fun and enjoyable. It's worth it. Oh. Alright. I don't like that those hang out the back, but that adds some cushion for the neck board, so I'm okay with it. That should be reconnected. Bam! Alright. Get the towel up here, slide the case back on. Now that I know how this goes together, it makes me really nervous about putting it down like this, because there's a lot of weight sitting weirdly on this area. It could very easily shear. Ooh, that kind of went together wrong, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I do need to reconnect the speaker. Done. Feed the video cable through. Done, and now just gently guide it in place. Is this one of those things where it's got like rails that things need to slide into, or how does this work? Feels weird. Like something's not quite lining up right. Okay, yeah, rail there. There we go. And that needs pulled back. I think that should be it. Why is it not all the way down? Cable or something sticking in the way. It might be this. Let me redo that. Let's see. You need a retro towel. Just, yeah. Clearly there's a niche to be filled for ugly. Ooh, that was lucky that it came out. For ugly retro repair towels. No idea what's going on, but seems fun, so I'm follow you. Okay. So I'm currently, so this is a computer monitor. It's not from 1986 for an Atari ST. It stopped working. The display just went black one day. And what happened, most likely, is the capacitors that are in it, that are now very ancient, went bad. And the way that they go bad, oh, I don't like that at all. the way they went bad just prevented it from being able to amplify the video signal, I suspect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all new capacitors and replace the ones that I suspect have gone bad, and then that should allow it to properly display the video again, and then I can use it with the computer. Wow, this is really trying to drive me nuts here. Where did those cables go? If they go in the back like that, then it doesn't close together, right? I wouldn't have threaded them through that hole, though. Where were they? I wish I'd paid attention now. Let's see. Ugly Brantium tiles, yeah. Maybe we should open up a web shop. There. Right now, I'm really wishing I'd taken a picture of the back of this thing. I may have to shelve this and then refer to the stream capture so I can guide these to where they need to go. I'm really not sure. Kind of in the way, blocking the... Pretty sure these are what's blocking the shell from going all the way up against the case. And then this is really flush there. I'll try it one more time. Okay, got it. I wiggled the power connector back and forth, and that worked. All right. My screws got all moved around. Oh, man. Okay, that hole only exists when the main board is in, though. Let's see. You streamed opening it. I can look back. Well, I think I got it, so I appreciate that, but I think it's good. Affirmative, leave it together. Yeah. All right. Oh, this one goes here. This one went here? No, it goes here. Okay, and these go on the bottom, those go on the top. All right, I got this. Well, I appreciate you looking. I managed to luck my way into getting it in the right position. And there we are. All reassembled. Get my picture of the unit here. Do that from the front where the lights are. Okay. And that is it for the 1224 until I get the capacitors ordered.